Now I would like to reiterate some of my points that I have made earlier. I will remind that we cannot take our economic benefit into consideration without also talking about the cost of having illegal immigrants. The U.S. is still responsible for emergency medical costs and incarceration costs for people who aren't citizens. And as I stated earlier, the cost is expected to reach close to $1 billion in the state of Pennsylvania alone by 2020. And if we were to add in the costs of administration of justice, such as costs of policing, processing trials, interpreters, medical expenses, etc., the price tag would greatly expand. Furthermore, the uneven distribution of illegal immigrants puts an especially high strain on the certain state and local governments. The Federation for American Immigration Reform states that the taxes paid by immigrants do not begin to cover the cost of services received by them. The quality of the education, healthcare, and other services for Americans are undermined by the needs for illegal immigrants. For example, in areas close to the Mexican border, there is already poverty among the American people, and the concentrated amount of illegal immigrants in this area makes it hard for local governments to provide adequate support to any of the people living there. We should also keep in mind that to enter the United States without proper paperwork is illegal, and it should be treated as such. Our nation has a right to regulate who is being admitted into our country, and that is being undermined by the estimated 500,000 illegal immigrants entering the United States every year. Changing the path now would be unfair to those immigrants that have taken the proper steps to becoming naturalized citizens, and it would only encourage more undocumented people to cross our borders. And despite my opponent's views that the process to become naturalized citizens is much too difficult, Global Public Square estimates that in the last decade, an average of 700,000 people have become naturalized in the United States every year. Needless to say that the current process is working just fine if well over 500,000 people are being granted citizenship annually. In addition, if we were to grant amnesty, research done by the Heritage Foundation shows that current unlawful immigrants would receive $9.4 trillion in government benefits and services and pay only $3 trillion in taxes over their lifetimes. That leaves a net fiscal deficit of $6.3 trillion. A deficit would have to be financed by the increasing government debt or by raising taxes on U.S. citizens. If you take anything away from my argument away, let it be that 700,000 legal immigrants follow the current pathway to citizenship that I laid out in my constructive speech and are granted citizenship every year.